Workman's Relief for whatever the holidays throw at you. Apple spice, pumpkin spice, candy cane, and gingerbread THC products derived from legal hemp. Free shipping with products over $75. Order yours at workmansrelief.com.
The United States Border Patrol has exciting and rewarding career opportunities with the nation's largest law enforcement organization. Earn great pay, outstanding federal benefits, and up to $20,000 in recruitment incentives. Learn more online at cbp.gov/career/USBP.
This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
The Facebook machine was a flurry over the weekend when the video popped of an elk wandering the streets of McFarland late Friday night, scared, snitless.
Totes furry? Totes fur?
Very furry. Very horny. Spotted near the Maple Tree Restaurant just about 11 p.m. on a Friday. DNR wildlife biologist Joshua Spiegel. Joshua Spiegel. Sorry, Josh. Says the elk bull in question originated from a herd in the Black River Falls area in the county of Jackson.
Man, he a long way from home.
Yeah, well, this mofo's been logging a lot of miles across Wisco since September looking for a bitch. It's breeding season, you know.
Oh.
Spiegel!
Oh.
Says...
And now we would hear from the Spiegel.
Says the DNR tracked this particular bull as he cut through the center of Wisconsin toward Wapaka, up to the Wausau area, then to the northwest in Taylor County, before heading back through Wausau, Shawano, Wapaka, and Wisconsin Rapids.
Wow.
Dude, he is just looking for some poon.
I'm on the road again. Looking for a couple of bitches.
Says the bull has recently been seen in Columbia and Rock counties, in addition to other areas in southeastern Dane County. Dude, he's everywhere.
Man, oh man.
Get him a lady. DNR is able to confirm this same bull has been wandering the state, identifying him through his ear tag and distinctive antlers.
Boy, he's got good instincts. He's sturdy, man. Can't believe he ain't got it creamed by an 18-wheeler.
Well, or found a lady friend yet.
Correct.
Maybe he's a little, you know.
Maybe we should send out the Spiegel to make love to the elk. He knows the secret word.
No, we're not sending Spiegel out. Anywho, yeah, so...
Better you than me, buddy. I can tell you that.
Ear tag, distinctive antlers.
Wow.
And then with the public's help, they also track. So another wildlife biologist says the DNR has been tracking this bull for years. He's 3 years old, but somewhere between the 500 to 700 pound range.
God, that's incredible. The largest land animal in the contiguous United States. Wow.
Pretty cool.
Well, an elephant maybe, but that's, yeah, they're not out there roaming around Juneau County. That is so crazy that he lived in fences and.
Well, this is crazy. When I look up the largest land animal in Wisconsin, it says your mom.
Good. I will confirm this news with the Spiegel.
It's a bison.
You leave my mother out of this. God. Wait, a moose is bigger than an elk? Sure.
A bison's bigger than...
Oh, a bison is bigger than an elk. It's not taller, but probably heavier. No, bison get pretty tall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah I suppose.
That's pretty crazy.
Man, wouldn't it be weird if we had, like, down at the Henry Villa Zoo, we had death matches. In a cage, we put an elk, a grizzly bear, and a bison in the same ring, and we all got to watch the fight.
I saw a video of a black bear. Where was it? A grizz taking down a bison.
Oh, yeah.
Smaller bison.
Oh, yeah.
And then I stopped watching.
Yeah, it's brutal. I've seen it.
It takes a while.
I've seen baby bison get eaten like snacks.
It takes too long for me to sit there and watch it. You know.
Well, the baby bison don't know any better. They wander right up to a wolf. They don't know any better. You know, they think they're buddies. You know,
it's fine.
Nature inherently is brutal.
I couldn't agree more.
Uh,
I hope this fella finds a mate, though, you know?
Damn, nature, you scary.
They, elk, if I remember my information, and it's so great to go to Estes Park because there's herds of elk cows laying in yards.
Yeah.
They're just everywhere. You saw them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll see in town in the middle of Estes Park, Colorado, you'll see 20 cows sitting around.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care. I mean, they're not afraid of humans. Like deer. They're just not, they're not, whatever. They're not hunted like deer. I don't know.
This is Rocky Mountain elk. They're probably different.
Yeah?
Elks are ready to mate around 16 months of age. They live to around 8 to 12, though sometimes they live more than 20, and I bet you they're grouchy.
I know that the big bull elk will bawl about, like a bunch of lady elk. Harem, I think they call them.
Yeah.
They will bawl a ton of ladies.
Just semen everywhere.
I used to think there was an elk data semen base.
No.
Semen database.
No.
Got that backward.
That's fine. We all knew what you were talking about.
Yeah, but he's got one mission, and that is to give the girls a hot
To drop some loads, dude.
elk beef injection. That is all he is there for. Dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when I used to go to Sergio's.
Exactly.
What does elk and Johnny Danger in 1992 have in common? They were
dropping loads.
looking for hot beef injections at Sergio's.
God. So dumb.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So where is the damn thing now?
He's wandering around.
He's still out.
Yeah.
Well, what's his last locale?
I don't know. We got the McFarland one.
Did Der Spiegel give up or what? Well, he should be out in the car like a tornado chaser.
I'm going to email Spiegel.
Well, at least they didn't shoot it. I mean, it's probably got a, think of the odds of getting that far without, you're in the middle of a city.
Yeah.
They're going to shoot that damn thing. Give it to the homeless
I
shelter.
figure somebody's going to shoot it.
Don't you think?
I don't know.
Or a homeowner, if it's trying to eat its dog. I think they go out and just blast.
Eat dog.
Well, sure. It'll kill it.
Elk may be hunted with harpoons, including vertical bow, crossbow, muzzle loader, center fire handgun, or center fire firearm.
Don't have a harpoon.
No?
I don't feel very safe.
So let's see.
Harpoon.
Yeah, October 14th through November 12th, December 14th through the 22nd is the hunting.
Ah.
I think you have to get drawn for one of them. It's like, isn't that what they are with the swans in North Dakota or whatever?
Like you go out to hunt and you don't see an elk for 2 weeks, and then you're sitting at home having a beer in your backyard.
You're at Quick Trip at the hot spot. Some bitch runs through the parking lot.
Here comes Bullwinkle, just trampling everybody.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, that's crazy. Well, I hope it finds peace somewhere.
Okay, let's see. The elk hunt application period is open March 1st through May 31st. Only Wisconsin residents may apply. Drawing results will be available in June. It's only $10 to register to go and get.
Well, I'd hate to hit that thing. If it's heading south, I mean that would give it a little more leeway. Maybe you could take up the winter at Bergamot Golf Course. That's nice. You could roam the golf course. That'd be nice. No?
He's going down to Lake Geneva for the weekend.
Down for a cocktail and a Christmas party. He's in Lake Geneva.
Yeah, maybe he's just been wandering around plowing bitches this whole time. Maybe.
It's kind of like a DJ in the radio business.
Yeah.
Plow a few here, get fired, move to Birmingham, share. I done plowed all the bitches in Jacksonville.
Yep.
Now I got to move up to Madison.
That's true. All right.
If a moose could talk, or an elk could talk. Yes?
Hey, so I read an article recently. I get like the emails from the DNR that there was like 21,000 applicants for the elk hunt last year, and there was only 15 tags given out.
Oh my goodness!
Holy! How many elk are in this state? Do they think? Give me a round number.
That I don't know. I did read something a couple years ago that they got 3 different herds, one up in Clam Lake, which is the only place you're allowed to hunt them.
Yeah.
The one in Black River Falls, and then there's another herd somewhere else, and they've combined them from the Rockies and from like the Virginia area out that way. They've brought them in, and they've kind of expanded.
All right, well, they're doing it right.
But this guy was just rogue, this elk. Do we have a name for him? We got to name him like a snowplow.
Yeah. Like a snowplow.
Sir, how about Sir Loads a Lot?
Oh.
No.
No, he can't be because he's by himself.
Yeah, he's by himself, I guess.
All right, we need a name for him.
We need a name for the elk, our little adopted elk.
Yeah.
Where do you think the elk will ultimately, do you think he can work his way back north, or do you think he's kind of lost?
Honestly, I'm surprised, like, after I seen the videos and stuff like that from McFarland, I'm surprised that the DNR didn't tranquilize him and move him back north himself.
Right.
By them.
That's probably a better option. They do that with bears, don't they, until they come back like a second time, and then they just take them down.
Yeah, unless they're trying to see if he's wandering around and just finds some, like, wild cows sitting around.
Yeah. He's going to end up at PAX, dude, and that poor elk that's in the cage is going to be like, what's happening? God damn. All right, DNR estimates Wisconsin elk herds have grown to around 500. Thank you, Kevin.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you get, what'd you say, 15 permits. Wow. Okay. And that's open. That's all open territory up there. I mean, that's not, although it's kind of like a reserve area, isn't it? Those areas for elk herd.
If you've ever been up to that Clam Lake area, when you're driving through there, they have big illuminated signs that say elk crossing.
Gotcha.
And their radio collars trigger those signs so you don't run into
Oh, I didn't know that.
Look at that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Son of a bitch.
So are they all collared? Are they all got tags?
No, just a certain few of them, I think.
Yeah,
I don't
interesting.
think they're all collared. I think all the bulls are collared or tagged. I don't think that they're all, because it's not like they're going to go in there and ruin the herd and tranquilize them all and tag them all.
Have you ever had elk?
No.
Yeah, fantastic.
I would.
Yeah, moose is good too.
Elkie McElkface.
Elkie McElkface. Done. Save Elkie McElkface. We got to put that on a water tower somewhere. All right, man. Hey, dude, thanks, man. You're a plethora of information.
Yeah.
You bet.
Thanks, buddy. Good morning. Oh, shoot.
Listen, this is one smart elk with all the wolves up north, buddy. I'd be down here, too.
Yeah. Hi, how's it going?
Load solo.
Dave Cobb, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Cobb.
Thank you.
Did you come up with that at your Thanksgiving dinner with that crazy family of yours?
Oh yeah. You've probably seen the pictures.
That's dude, what a great band name, though. You all come out dressed like Darth Vader. Load Solo.
Load solo.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast.
Workman's relief for whatever the holidays throw at you. Like THC products derived from legal hemp to help you relax and celebrate. Apple spice, pumpkin spice, candy cane, and gingerbread. Place your holiday order today at workmansrelief.com.
Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Oh, yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be. Of his anatomy, he gon' give us a peek.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all.
Two things that shouldn't go together, streaking and Disneyland.
I think that song was number 1 on the top 40 charts.
Dude, Ray Stevens.
For Ray Stevens. I think I remember that thing on the radio.
Yeah, like comedy songs used to go to
huge.
number 1. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was holy crap.
Are you telling
dude.
me top 40 played that song every 40 minutes?
If I'm not, for sure. If I'm not mistaken, do you remember the Academy Awards? A guy streaked out on David Niven. who was presenting an award, and he said something that was. Oh, what did he say? It was like it was one of the great all-time ad-libs, they call it. He had a line right after. Can you? I guess I could look for it. I can't remember what he said though. But it was right when the song was out, and that's why the guy streaked, because the song was out. And that was a thing back in the early 70s, to streak around naked.
Dude, guess what? The guy that streaked got murdered.
What? We're changing topics.
Yeah, I think so. Okay,
Really?
hold on. I don't know if this is it, obviously, because I can't.
But don't look, Ethel.
Okay, let's see. Turn it up.
Oh, where you at?
So there was a naked man actually running past by him.
And now, to divulge the contents of this year's most important envelope,
Here it is
a very important contributor to world entertainment, and someone, quite likely...
Here comes the naked guy.
That was the naked guy.
David Niven just kind of kept on going.
I remember when that happened, and streaking was a part of our world. I mean, you actually had to worry that somebody might come through your world suddenly naked. And then it happened in the Oscars.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was almost bound to happen. But isn't it fascinating that... Fascinating to think that probably the only laugh that man will ever get in his life is by stripping off and showing his shortcomings.
That's a great line. On the spot with the world watching. That's a great line.
Yeah.
My
dude.
favorite Oscar
Okay,
moment.
Stop. Okay. And then I'll look up. Yeah, hold on. This is fascinating. Okay, Robert Opel was an American photographer and art gallery owner, most famous for streaking during the 46th Academy Awards in 1974. Born in New Jersey, he lived in Kansas and Kentucky before settling into Pennsylvania. He attended grade school, high school, and college. In college, he was elected to student congress. He owned his own photography business, blah, 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 blah. Among his clients were the LGBT publication, The Advocate, and Finger magazine, where he was also an editor.
Big fan.
In 1976, he announced his candidacy for U.S. presidency using these slogans, "Nothing to hide."
Nice.
And "Not just another crooked dick."
That's amazing. Up against Richard Nixon?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's amazing. I did not know that.
That is so cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So in March 1978, he opened Fayway Studios, a gallery of gay male art. The gallery helped bring erotic gay artists like Tom of Finland and Robert Mapplethorpe to national attention. In 1979, he was in a relationship, blah, 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 blah. They stayed together. He was murdered on the night of July 7th, 1979, during an attempted robbery of his San Francisco studio.
Whoa.
Yeah. 39 years old.
So, all that. I think he could have rode that crooked dick right to the top, but no, didn't turn out that way.
That sucks, man.
Whoa.
So the guy that killed him, so Robert E. Kelly and Maurice Keenan were the people that broke in.
Was it in the act of the robbery?
Yeah, during an attempted robbery. Dude was sentenced to 25 years to life. Keenan was sentenced to death, but the sentence was later commuted to life imprisonment. They're still serving.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. That kind of
Wow.
reminds me of, kind of parallels John Holmes a little bit. Not that the guy was a porn star, but he did drop his pants, so he's running around with his wiener out. But John Holmes ended up a drug addict, stealing, thief, and
Yeah.
died.
Right.
Of whatever weird thing you got back then from having sex with everybody.
Yeah.
A plethora of diseases of limb.
Damn, dude. Yeah, so he was
Wow.
only 39 when he died.
Wow.
Look at
But
that.
rode that train to infamy right across the stage with
and
David Niven.
Totally.
I remember when I totally remember that song being on the radio. It was hilarious to us.
Yeah, totally.
Because we knew what the streak was. Because God, that's so crazy. And what was the other song on that record? That record was huge for Ray Stevens.
Oh, yeah.
That was
I remember.
millions. Yeah, that was global. What the hell was the name of that other song?
Boogity Boogity.
No, is Boogity Boogity its own song?
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah.
I'm confusing my streaking songs with.
I guess so.
No, Guitar Zan. I don't remember the words. I try to do it without looking it up because then it's more fun.
Let's see what was on the album.
Yeah, he was a country guy, and then
Freddie Feel Good, Don't Boogie Woogie, Bagpipes, That's My Bag, Smith and Jones, The Moonlight Special, Bridget the Midget, Heart Transplant.
he was kind of a Weird Al before Weird Al a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of had
Little Egypt, Mr. Custer. I'm sure Little Egypt is not
I have to go back and listen to that record.
racist at all. I can only imagine, given the time. What is up with Ray Stevens? Is he dead?
I'm not sure where he is. He's got to be dead. Got to be dead.
No way, dude. He's 84 and
Is
still
he
alive.
Is he really? Oh no. We could have had Ray Stevens and Gordon Lightfoot for Old Timers Tour down at the Orpheum.
In February 2002, following the September 11th attacks, Stevens released Osama Yo Mama, the album.
Dude, just write it until you sell that last copy, dude, until you can't sell another copy. That's all you got to do. Can you imagine
He has
if
a song called Taylor Swift is Stalking Me.
Ray Stevens. That is hilarious.
He's still doing it. That's amazing.
So cute. Like if your grandpa was singing about Taylor Swift stalking him. I mean, weird, but
That's amazing.
funny.
Okay.
That would have been great if he would have streaked out while Gordon Lightfoot was singing Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald on a dual show down at the Orpheum. Gordon is like, huh? He's like, I'm over here, you old blind man.
That I would pay $84 for.
Oh, my God. Yes, I would. I would. Break it up a little bit. It's very sad in here.
Yeah.
My God.
So anyway, back to our original streaking story. A man was arrested after stripping naked at Disneyland on Sunday afternoon. Just after 1:30 p.m., officers responded to Disneyland to assist Disney security with a guest who removed his clothes and was naked in or near the It's a Small World attraction.
Yeah. Shades of the Academy Awards.
Right. Upon officers' arrival, they arrested a 26-year-old man for indecent exposure and being under the influence of a controlled substance, taken to the hospital as a precaution. The man got off the attraction while it was in motion, and park operators stopped the ride when they became aware of the situation. Disneyland hasn't really mentioned anything about it since, but footage shared on social media shows the streaker fully nude in the water canals near the entrance to the ride.
Wow.
Other videos show the man walking around the ride sets and touching its animatronics, wearing only shorts while Jingle Bells plays in the background.
Hello, acid, my old friend.
In one video posted on Instagram by another guest, people can be heard yelling, "Please stop and sit down."
So I assume he took the undies off.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He started in his shorts, and then it just got worse.
Good God.
He just looked out of it, somebody said.
Just wanted to cool off a little bit.
He didn't look like he knew where he was. He looked worried. My friends and I had seen him, and it looks like he was going to jump on us. Oof.
Oh, yeah.
They got him to sit down for a minute, and after that, he continued walking in the opposite direction behind us. Once he got to a different part of the ride, he ended up walking into the water, started drinking the raw water, and ran off toward the entrance of the ride.
Disney is about the worst place on earth you could expose yourself with about 8 billion children under the age of 5.
Exactly. I was like, damn, dude, you picked that or the Chuck E. Cheese. Bad choice, bro.
Right. The worst spot you could do it. Which is probably why you did it. God, that is hilarious.
Yeah. So there he was, all naked in the gondola.
Yeah, just proud of it. I think back in the 70s, didn't you wear a ski mask when you used to do that, or a mask or something back in the day?
I don't know. So nobody knew who you were?
Right.
No, I don't know. I thought streaking was funny. I understand some people think it's sexual assault, but I don't know. Like the football game people, whatever.
There you go.
I'm also not as much of a prude about nudity as many people are.
Right.
I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of. It's a human body.
I'm Googling what started streaking.
Yeah. It's probably a damn hippie kid.
Historical forerunners of the modern-day streaker include the Neo-Adamites, who traveled naked through towns and villages in medieval Europe, and the 17th century Quaker Solomon Eccles, who went nude to the city of London with a burning brazier on his head. It's my kind of people.
Dude.
Is that my great
Party!
Great granddaddy Danger? Grandpa! Shut up, son. My head's on fire. Shut up. Oh, that is classic.
Head's on fire and your bras are catching.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Running through the history of streaking.
That's fascinating.
Let me see if I can jump in here without taking too much time.
I don't know. Everyone's got.
In 1974, Sharon Abbott from the Worcester Evening Gazette wrote a column called "How to Be Unclad but Chic for That Important Streak." That's how many people were streaking all over the damn place.
Yeah.
Her turn of phrase included writing that coast-to-coast streaking had become one of the most popular leisure sports, where student bodies are turning up en masse in attempts to outstrip their rivals in the disrobing derby. She very good wordsmith here. I like her style.
Yeah.
She referred to it as the epidermis epidemic. And it said streaking is running the risk of overexposure. Then I want to explain that having the right fashion accessories, a good tie to streak up, a turtleneck dickie, or a silk ascot to keep you warm on cold streaking nights. Oh, she's great. Streaking burst onto the scene in the early 70s. One story detailed concerns by General George Washington about Rhode Island soldiers romping around nude on Long Island, distressing local women. See, we ain't doing. Listen, this is bred into our tiny, tiny man brain.
Right, and
can't stop it.
We're trying to suppress the streak, and we should not be.
No, you're going against everything we know. It's evolution. In the final stories in the file on streaking were written a year after I came to work for the TNG. In 88, a student at the College of the Holy Cross suffered second-degree burns while streaking. How, you ask? It was the night in December, celebrating a tradition at the college marking the first snow of the winter. Another student decided a good way to eliminate the streaking zone was to set a bedsheet on fire, and the streaker became entangled in it. Godspeed, my brother from another mother. Godspeed. If that was the end of streaking, it was probably a good time to stop. Streaking has seen its day, and I'm sure police are happy to see it pass into memory. I only hope creative and good-humored Central Massachusetts college students continue to find new ways to show their independence and balls by pushing boundaries and buttons of the tisking older crowd. That's really well.
Yeah, it's a good writer right there.
Really well written.
Yeah.
So there you go. It ain't Ray Stevens' fault. You gotta go back the millennia.
God dang, I don't.
Well,
is it possible to have a revival of streaking?
And the caveman probably was running from like a dinosaur or something.
Right.
So you can't count that one.
I want to learn more about this fella in London that went naked and had a bra on fire.
No
on his
kidding.
head.
That's probably my family crest. I should go back and check.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. What did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Workman's Relief for whatever the holidays throw at you. Apple spice, pumpkin spice, candy cane, and gingerbread THC products derived from legal hemp. Free shipping with products over $75. Order yours at workmansrelief.com.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
I don't know how to put this delicately. I've got a very big penis.
Good.
Swedish cross-country skier was left fearing for his manhood as he sustained a frozen penis
Yeah.
in an event in Finland.
The popsicle stick.
God, it's Wiener heavy on the show today.
Yeah.
It's like Lance is here. Kale Helferson told the media he had to spend 10 minutes heating up his appendage in a tent where competitors warm up post-race. The World Cup event took place in the town of Ruka inside the Arctic Circle. Temperatures dropped to minus 15.
Jeez.
Before the 20-kilometer main event.
Frozen penis syndrome.
34-year-old said, I have frozen my penis. For real. Damn. I had to lie in that warm-up tent for 10 minutes to warm it up.
Yeah.
It hurts so damn much, it's terrible.
Anything above Kentucky, that's not a joke. That's to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hurts so damn much, it's terrible. It's lucky that I'm going to have my second child because this is going to be difficult in the future if I'm going to continue like this.
Yeah, no blood flow. Gone.
When asked to describe the pain, he said, no. Those who know, they know. I'm so cryptic.
Huh?
But you should get a tip from me.
Yeah.
Stay away from it because it's the worst thing you can experience.
Oh, I'm sure.
He wasn't the only one to pick up the affliction. Finn Remy Lonum was also requiring treatment. Why don't we have wiener heaters?
That's a good point. You could put one of those, handy warmers down there.
Yeah, the hot
on
hands?
the outside. Yeah, like in a pouch, separate pouch. I don't know if they make those or not. They get pretty warm, I think. I think they get too warm.
Well, I don't know. I use them all the time at the barn, but then again, I do have like
but you don't
gloves on.
Yeah, right.
But I'll put them right in my boot.
Oh, sure.
But there's usually like I have a sock.
Yeah.
On, so
you need like a knitted.
They need it's like a pouch, but it can't be by the balls, just the penis.
No, you need like a knitted penis koozie, for lack of a better word. To stick.
Koozie works.
To stick it in. Like a knitted formed penis shaped sheath.
Yeah.
That you could put up and then tie around the sack and stuff.
Well, can't they just, like in lunch coolers, there'll be like a little pocket to put your frozen, your chiller in.
Yeah.
Why can't there just be like a pocket to put hot hands in?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
There's two dudes from one event with frozen peens.
Right. I don't think they were dressed correctly. I don't think they had their thermal layers thing working.
Look at.
How cold was it again? Let me see that thing. Let me get a look at that frozen.
Well, it was in the Arctic Circle.
Where's the penis?
Well, it doesn't show you the penis.
Well, I'm a doctor.
I knew you wanted to take a look at it.
I got to see it. I'm sure Lance will want to know what it looked like later.
Perverts.
So that's it? That's the guy?
That's what they're wearing. It's a tiny suit.
Oh. Yeah, that's not enough to keep frozen dick away.
Space age technology.
Right. I don't know if
cross-country skiers compete in skin-tight racing suits, leaving them susceptible to low temperatures.
To keep wind efficient, to be,
Yeah.
Weight. I'm sure ounces add up when you're doing 10 miles on cross-country ski.
This other fella, Lindholm, had previously frozen his penis during the Beijing Olympics.
Oh,
and after doing so again in Ruka, he told the media, it's bad.
Weird, and you can't go in a shower and just put hot water on it. You gotta slowly de-thaw it.
Well, how do we not have better technology? How are these dudes out here freezing their wieners off?
It's like they're cross-country skiing in outer space. How hard?
Right. I'm like, so confused.
Right? Why don't you just pull off to the heat shed and stick it in some warm water for a minute? What's more important, the metal or my penis working?
Well, yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, does it?
It doesn't.
Yeah. I don't know. Cross-country skiing, God, that looks so boring to me.
I like cross-country skiing.
Yeah, you can have that.
But I'm not doing it fast. I'm doing it to enjoy the nature around me.
Sure. I like to ski fast down to the bar.
Yeah.
That's how I like to do it.
Yeah, I know you do.
But I've never frozen my penis off at Tyrol Basin. That'd be weird if
That's the plug they're looking for.
Went and flopped it on the manager's desk.
I ain't never froze my penis off at Tyrrell Basin.
That sounds like a country song. I ain't never froze my penis at Tyrrell Basin. What rhymes with basin? Mason? Chasin?
Chasin would work.
Blazing? No. Yeah, you'd think there would be some kind of homemade apparatus. You'd think the first time would be enough. It would be like, yeah, no, I'm fixing this.
Right, but it's clearly an epidemic.
Yeah.
What'd that lady say? It's an epidermis epidemic.
Epidermis epidemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think something breathable, and yet something like with. I'm trying to think. You know what I have that's really nice? I have. I have like these fur-lined jeans. I used to wear at the barn.
Yeah.
They look like regular jeans, but they had the liner in them.
Yeah.
The fuzzy, like warm, nice liner built into them. Best pair of jeans ever.
Yeah.
You look fashionable, yet utility.
I can tell how much work you were doing out there if you're trying to look fashionable.
My butt looked great. I didn't do anything. I just stood around with my butt sticking out, staring out at the pasture. It was amazing. Yeah. I wouldn't last long on Yellowstone. Rip would tear my head off.
Yeah.
Totally. That's twice.
They sell Wiener heaters on Amazon.
That thing's going to quit working at some point.
Yeah, that one fella's like, I do it all the time. Gears out, Peter heater.
Of course. Let me see. Let's see if I can strap.
We need to get one of those for Ray Stevens.
Well, that's what I was talking about. That's exactly what I was talking about.
I know.
That is a crochet. That is a knitted, form-fitting. The sack, the penis, separate compartments. Got a little drawstring. Oh, that's nice. Mm-hmm. How much is that? $21. Worth every penny.
It seems worth it, doesn't it?
I'd pay $40,000 for that if I was out cross-country skiing. I think it would work. I mean.
Yeah. Well, why is nobody else worried about it?
If you were really going to do it right, and again, it would add weight, but you could use like a couple of AAA batteries. You could do a heated, like a boot liner or a heated glove. I mean, we heat our grips on our Harleys. I mean, how hard is it to make a heated Wiener sheath? I mean, how tough is that?
It can't be.
A couple of batteries? I mean, you're not out there that long, are you?
I think so.
Just turn it on. Let it regulate itself. Throw on low. Off you go.
Yeah.
Shush. Off you go.
Mush.
Well,
yeah.
Is that something we need to work on?
No, I don't think. I think that's above.
I mean, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will be. You can use my penis for subject matter, but I can tell you something. You're going to be knitting for a long time.
Mostly because I don't know how to knit.
Correct.
I'm like, you just got your wiener out. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
What do I do with my hands? What do I do? Yeah, that's good. That's a good answer. I got to admit, that's a good answer. Hi, hello.
We have snowmobile gloves that are heated.
Oh, yeah, sure. They're great. They almost get too hot for cry-eye.
Yeah, like, why are these guys just letting their wieners get?
Hi.
You guys are beating this wiener story too much.
It's true. Hi, how's it going?
Is it better to have blood flow to the appendage? That would keep your hands warm. It would probably keep your pecker warm.
Yeah.
Are you saying?
Then you could go with. You could give yourself a job and get blood flow going to it, get going.
No, dude,
and then it'd be more aerodynamic.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Going down the hill.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's like
maybe you could tape like hand warmers to eat inside of your thigh there a little bit to help warm it up a little bit.
You would look like that guy on a horse in the suit with the, what do they call that thing? Not fencing. What do they call that thing?
The jousting.
Jousting. You'd be that would make the 5 o'clock news. I don't think you want to be known as that guy. I think you want to be the guy.
Well, if you win the gold medal,
I think you want to be.
People are going to be doing it.
Like the guy from Sweden with a heart on. I don't think that's.
But right.
That's
but
what you
like,
want.
I might not have a wiener,
if
but
you win. You're going to start a new trend. Chubby downhill.
Nobody's watching that on the Olympics. All the footage is from the waist up.
It's all edited before it goes out. It's weird. It's like they're gliding on air. I don't know.
All the spectators are gay men and women. It's just...
You got 3 skis instead of 2.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, thanks. All right, that's a good image. Hi, how's it going?
Johnny, place a hand warmer directly over your heart. That'll keep your little guy warm all day.
Oh, right over your heart. Okay,
Yeah,
sure. Makes sense.
You got some arteries going down there.
Yeah, sure. Makes sense. All right, thanks. Yeah, it's got to be a movement, friction, weight element to it that over, like I said, like 20 miles or something probably adds up to,
yeah,
slowing you down or making you tired or whatever, or your glide or your motion. There's got to be something there that they don't want to cover the penis up. Every ounce is an advantage.
I can't imagine wanting something so bad.
Right. That you freeze
Yeah,
your...
I let my cooter freeze. It's just wild to me. Yes.
There's always a point in the show where I stop and I go, I was not expecting to wake up and hear that today. That's exactly where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. What if... just trying to think of an example. Well, what if your car broke down and somebody came along, stole all your clothes, and then left you alone?
What?
I know it's hard to. What? It's hard to. Yeah, come up with the right circumstance.
Yeah, no.
I know. Yeah, right. That would take something you would really passionately want to do.
Well, I have a heat seater.
On your saddle?
No, I use it in my car.
Do they make a heated saddle?
I don't.
Boy, there's something we could look into.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, they make heated seats on the motorcycles and car heated seats. What? How do you not have a heated horse saddle?
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh wow! You think there'd be a pad?
Right.
You could add on with some batteries and keep your ass warm. Although when you're riding out in the cold, that usually stays warmer anyways. But.
Yeah, we all have the heated vest, and then you could take it off when you're riding or shut it off. Because you go from hot, cold.
Right.
But I can't imagine wanting a gold medal so bad. You're like, I don't need my wiener. And it has to hurt. He said it was the most pain you can imagine. But, I mean, people say that about childbirth, so.
Hey, I think you just come up with a... even if you tucked it for airflow, you'd think there'd be a better, warmer way to do it. Like a special pair of thin, super insulated underwear, They could tuck it.
How are we not? I mean, you think about all the other Olympic sports and the aerodynamic suits with the space age technology. Yeah. How has nobody been like, the cross-country guys are freezing their wieners off. Let's take care of them.
The one thing I'd give up for a gold medal is to keep my penis for a bronze medal,
Yeah.
I would either bail or whatever. But maybe it happens and they don't know what's happening, and then they stop, and then they're like, wiener's froze. We're going to go to the Quick Trip Car Wash and get this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, how's it going?
It was the worst pain you can imagine, but it was a bicyclist that said that. So, yeah.
A bicyclist. What race was that? Hi, how's it going?
It's the house. It's a styrofoam cup, and it's got a bungee cord that runs through the middle of it for your spigot on the house.
Yeah.
So you take the hose off the spigot, and you wrap that little bungee cord around the spigot, and then you pull on it, and it sucks the styrofoam cup up to your wall. So they wrap that around their junk and put it in their pants.
I was going to say, we still talking about cross-country skiing. Like, are you hitting on me? I didn't know what was
Put the styrofoam cup in their junk, then we'll keep them warm. Lightweight, aerodynamic.
Yeah, right. No, it makes perfect sense. You think
hand warmers in there?
REI would have come up with a penis wrap by now? It's unbelievable. Untapped market.
They don't have any neoprene for that?
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need. Like a neoprene. Good call, dude. One of those boots, those high-end boots at the farm that I never had a pair, but
the muck boots.
The muck boots. Oh, they're not cheap. They're like $300.
Yeah, and then there's the other ones that are you thinking of like the fur ones?
But I would think the idea would be to keep airflow out and maybe close it off. Anyways.
Okay. Well, that's a good meeting. I feel like we saved a lot of wieners.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.
Workman's Relief for whatever the holidays throw at you. Like THC products derived from legal hemp to help you relax and celebrate. Apple spice, pumpkin spice, candy cane, and gingerbread. Place your holiday order today at workmansrelief.com.